Whatsoever you do to the least of my people, that you do unto me.
I'm Bishop William Byrne. The annual Catholic Appeal is our chance to help those in need, the homeless, the hungry, and our partnering organization. Please join me in answering Jesus' call to love your neighbor by donating at diospringfield.org.
Coming up on this edition of Reel to Reel.
Tura, lura, lura, tura, lura, lai. I'm Nick Morganelli. I'll bring you to the St. Patrick's celebration with the Singing Priests.
The 2026 Annual Christian Charity Award, given by the Ancient Order of Hibernians, went to Sister Betsy Sullivan, President of the Sisters of St. Joseph. Michael Pedro will have that story.
A Catholic school principal has been chosen as the Springfield Marshal for the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Holyoke. I'm Caroline McGrath. I'll have the story coming up.
It's all just ahead on this edition of Reel to Reel. Hello and welcome to Reel on this weekend. Those of us here in Western Massachusetts traditionally dedicate to St. Patrick. The festivities began in earnest last Sunday afternoon as several of our diocesan priests raised their voices in harmony at St. Jerome Parish in Holyoke, filling the sanctuary with 90 minutes of Irish music in celebration of St. Patrick's Day. We will be bringing you a few of their songs during our show today, but first, Nick Morganelli tells us more about the event during which the singing priests brought forth the sounds of Ireland to a very enthusiastic crowd.
Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland.
100% Lynch and Hannigan. I married French, if that matters.
In Holyoke, everyone's a little Irish today.
But she wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and round her shoulder was a Galway shawl.
More than 400 people attended, some dressed in hand-knit sweaters and green attire, not just for the music, but for tradition, faith, and community.
I want to give the award for the most green today. And the award goes to the man wearing the green socks. And he's right here. Look at him, his name is Andy O'Shea.
Father Francis Riley, pastor of St. Jerome Parish in Holyoke, begins by planning with a local music legend.
Dan Kane is like the backbone of the whole thing. Me and Dan work pretty well together about the music, and we have to practice like four or five times beforehand. I go to his house and play there with him a couple of times and get to know the music. So, because if we don't know the music, then nobody does.
As for the rest of the singing priests, they had only 2 opportunities to prepare for this concert just a week leading up to it.
Like I had scheduled Monday and Friday practices, and there was 4 that came on Monday, and the rest came on Friday.
Priests are busy shepherding their flocks, but Father Paul Norman enjoys carving out the time to be involved in the group.
Well, since I was ordained now 6 years, I've been singing with the singing priests under the tutelage of Father Riley, which is an awesome adventure. And he's full of music and he's filled with the Spirit. And so whenever I get to play with him, it's just a joy. And it was a joy to be here today and to share that gift with God's people.
Come over the hills, my bonny Irish lass.
These Irish ditties, as they're called, they are meant for us to lift each other up. They're meant for us to have a light in the darkness, and that's so much needed in the world today. So to see the church filled and everybody singing along with us just not only lifts up the people, but us as priests are lifted up when we're praising God with them.
Joseph Hannigan now lives in Connecticut, but made the trek because he has a long history with the cornerstone of the group.
Father Riley has been a family friend and a parish priest to my family for over 30 years. He's done all the sacraments for my children. I've had some health issues. He has been my spiritual beacon in some really tough times.
And songs can also lift one's spirits.
I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow.
I always liked Danny Boy, but You Raise Me Up is just a great song.
Father Riley found another fan favorite.
I think the Wild Rover was a pretty good one where we ended up the chorus with Amen.
So for other people that haven't been to this yet, what do you tell them?
I would say come to this. It's a great entertainment experience. Non-denominational. You don't have to be Catholic to listen to songs. It's perfect. You get a little solitude. It's perfect. It's the best way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
And their next concert is Sunday, April 26th at Holy Cross Parish in Springfield.
And may the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face forever. May the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.
Celebrating a day when everyone's Irish. For Real to Real, I'm Nick Morganelli.
The pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you must go and I must buy. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. And if you come and all the flowers are dying, if I am dead I well may be. You'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and sing an Ave there for me. And I tread above me, and all my grave will warmer, sweeter be. If you'll not
that you love me. I'll simply sleep in peace until you come to me. Oh, come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis my in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
And if you missed it, there's another chance to hear the Singing Priest live in concert coming up next month on Sunday, April 26th. They will perform at Holy Cross Parish in Springfield. For more information, call the rectory at 413-783-4111. And still to come on this edition of Reel to Reel, the Ancient Order of Hibernians of Hampden and Hampshire counties presented their Christian Charity Award to a familiar face at their annual communion breakfast. Michael Pedro will have the story. And we'll have more Irish melodies from the Singing Priests. It's all still ahead on Reel to Reel, your window on the world around you.
Like Catholic TV on Facebook. Once you're there, you can join in on discussions, make friends with other Catholic TV fans, watch behind-the-scenes videos from the studio,
just finished this
see 1, 2, 2, and stay up to date with the Catholic world. All this at facebook.com/CatholicTV.
Whatsoever you do to the least of my people, that you do unto me.
I'm Bishop William Byrne. The annual Catholic Appeal is our chance to help those in need, the homeless, the hungry, and our partnering organization. Please join me in answering Jesus' call to love your neighbor by donating at diospringfield.org.
Each year, the Ancient Order of Hibernians gives out their Christian Charity Award. This year, the award went to Sister Betsy Sullivan, the president of the Springfield-based Congregation of the Sisters of St. Joseph. Michael Pedro has more.
Every year, the Ancient Order of Hibernians gives out their Christian Charity Award. This year, it went to Sister Elizabeth Sullivan, the president of the Springfield Congregation of the Sisters of St. Joseph. As a sister for 62 years, Elizabeth, better known as Betsy, has a lot of experience under her belt.
I've had lots of positions in my, call it religious life, professional life, that have led me into leadership, and I've been vice president of the congregation, currently the president of the congregation.
The morning didn't begin with the awards ceremony, though. Rather, it began at St. Jerome's Parish in Holyoke. Both ancient orders of Hibernians sat in the pews, and as it was the weekend prior to St. Patrick's Day, the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade's 2026 Colleen's Court was also in attendance. Once the Mass concluded, everyone made their way to Wyckoff Country Club for the reception and awards ceremony. Those in attendance were treated to a breakfast buffet. Many people showed up, including Joseph and Mary Kay O'Connor, the presidents of the Ancient Order of Hibernians and the Ladies' Ancient Order of Hibernians, respectively. During the banquet, some attendees, like Joseph O'Connor and Jordan Lemieux, said nothing but good things about Sister Betsy and what she's done for the community.
Sister Betsy Sullivan and Sister St. Joseph have been entrenched in the community for over 375 years. They've educated us, they've fed us, they've given us faith, they've clothed us. They're entrenched in the community to do good work.
She's just one very nice human being and excellent in the work she does.
Some attendees knew Sister Betsy long ago, even before they became a member of the Hibernians. Take Mary Kay O'Connor and Catherine Collymore, for example.
She was my principal back in Sacred Heart in Holyoke over on Maple Street. In 1976, I graduated from 8th grade there, and Sister Betsy Sullivan came in to be our principal probably when we were in 5th grade.
Sister Betsy was also my principal at Sacred Heart when we went there. And a lot of the nuns, not just Sister Betsy, helped us.
The 2026 AOH Christian Charity Award to Sister Betsy Sullivan.
Sister Betsy herself had some things to say about how it felt to receive the award. She also expressed a special dedication for the award.
When I first received the telephone call telling me that I was the recipient of the award, I was dumbfounded. I was literally speechless. And then I kind of pulled myself together and very excited. I'm very happy to accept it, and I'd like to accept it in the name of the Sisters of St. Joseph, of which I have been a member for several years.
Sister Betsy proves she was a more than deserving recipient of the award and will continue to exemplify everything that it stands for. From Reel to Reel, I'm Michael Pedro.
The tears have all been shed now. We've said our last goodbyes. His soul's been blessed, he's laid to rest, and now I feel alone. He was more than just a father, a teacher, my best friend, and he still can be heard in the tunes we share when we played them on our own. And I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and I miss him, the old man. As a boy, he'd take me walking by mountain, field and stream, and he'd show me things not known to kings, just a secret between him and me. Like the colors of the pheasant as he rises in the dawn, and how to fish and make a wish beside the holy tree. And I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and I miss him, the old man. I thought he'd live forever. He seemed so big and strong. But the minutes fly and the years roll by for a father and a son. And suddenly, when it happened, there was so much left unsaid. No second chance to tell him thanks for everything he's done. And I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and I miss him, the old man. And I never will forget him, for he made me what I am. Though he may be gone, memories linger on, and I miss him, the old man.
And finally tonight, one of our Catholic school principals will be leading the Springfield contingent in the Holyoke St. Patrick's Parade. Beth Hawley, the principal of St. Thomas the Apostle School in West Springfield, was chosen to be the 2026 Springfield Parade Marshal. Carolee McGrath caught up with her this week and has more.
What do we call that? Emerson, what do we call that?
Inverse.
Thank you. And how do you know that?
Beth Hawley is filling in as the 7th grade pre-algebra teacher at St. Thomas the Apostle School in West Springfield, where she's also the principal. She has 41 years of teaching in Catholic schools for the Diocese of Springfield under her belt. She loves her students and she loves to share her Catholic faith. And this year, her radiant joy, which she says comes from Jesus, will spill out into the streets of Holyoke as she leads the Springfield contingent as the 2026 Parade Marshal for the 73rd Annual Holyoke St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Oh, I was overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed with the honor.
The Springfield St. Patrick's Parade Committee announced the awards at a ceremony at Nathan Bill's in Springfield back in December. Hawley was named the principal of St. Thomas the Apostle School in 2023. She has received several awards, including the Grinspoon Teacher of Excellence. She was also a longtime coach.
When I was a little girl, my mom would celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and throughout the year, we talked about our heritage and where her mother came from. Her mother was a Simpson, and she came from Ireland. And growing up, it was very much a part of our daily lives.
Hawley grew up in East Forest Park with her 6 siblings. She attended the former Holy Cross School and Cathedral High School. She attended Our Lady of the Elms College in Chicopee, earning her bachelor's and master's degree. And she also has a fan club for sure, which includes Sister Patty Houghton, a sister of St. Joseph and former principal of St. Thomas, and her nephew and godson, John Sullivan, owner of Nathan Bill's and other local businesses.
The thing that I love about Beth is her family. She is so in love with her family, as I was, so I get it, you know. And then she gets this big award, and it's like unbelievable, you know, and she deserves it, you know. And basically she would say, and I know she would, it's for her family.
We couldn't think of a more well-deserving person for this reward, and especially to represent the Irish community in Springfield. It's a lot of fun for us to be able to support her and actually, you know, like being able to support her after all the years of her supporting us and our family, I mean, since I was a kid.
Beth Hawley says as much as this weekend is about fun and celebrating Irish heritage, she says it's rooted in the Catholic faith and inspired by a saint who spent his entire life telling people about Christ.
Your heritage and your faith are so intertwined on a daily basis, especially in the month of March, because a lot of the gatherings, for instance, on St. Patrick's Day, we could start our celebrations with Mass at Sacred Heart Church at 9 a.m. So our faith is very important, obviously. You know, I grew up in a very Irish Catholic family, and my mother was a very devout Catholic. My father converted, and we went to church every Sunday. During Lent, we walked to church with Mom, and I've been in Catholic schools my entire life, and it's just, it really is not a part of me. It is who I am.
Ann Beth says she has great hope for young people and encourages them to follow St. Patrick's example.
I believe our children nowadays need their faith more than ever. And I see more and more young people coming to church on weekends. I see our youth rally is amazing. I enjoy watching them on Facebook, and I just think it's great. The young people are beginning to really become part of our church again.
And so with great pride, Beth will be walking the streets of Holyoke, remembering the words of St. Patrick: Christ with me, Christ before me, Christ behind me, Christ in me. Reporting for Reel to Reel, I'm Carolee McGrath.
There were people of all ages gathered round the gable wall, humble men and women, little children that you would call. We are gathered here before you, and our hearts are just the same, and our hearts are a vision as we praise your name. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as I kneel in love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Though your message was unspoken, still the truth in silence lies. As I gaze upon your vision and the truth I try to find, here I stand with John the teacher and with Joseph at your side, and I see the Lamb of God on the altar glorified. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as I kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. And the Lamb will conquer, and a woman clothed in the sun will shine a light on everyone. And the Lamb will conquer, and a woman clothed in the sun will shine her light on everyone. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as I kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as I kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Lady of Knock, my Queen of
And our sincere thanks to the singing priests for sharing their beautiful voices with us. Really makes the season of St. Patrick so very festive. And for this week, that's Reel to Reel. Be sure to follow all of the latest news on the Catholic Church, both here in Western Massachusetts and around the world, on our news and information website, iobserve.org. There you'll find articles that are prepared by our Catholic Communications reporting team and our partners at our Sunday Visitor. That's iobserve.org. We're also on Facebook, and you can follow us there at Catholic Communications. I'll see you at this same time next week for another edition of Reel to Reel, your window on the world around you. See you then.
Reel to Reel is a production of the Catholic Communications Corporation, funded in part by the annual Catholic Appeal, and the support of you, our faithful viewers.